I only have one complaint. I only have one complaint. Why the hell can I look this good during the interview? That's all I'm saying. That is all I am saying. How come I couldn't look this good during the freaking interview? But it's okay though, because you know what? I'm here now. We're back. Welcome to the L&D show. I am yours truly, Lala, and I should be joined here by my co-host Tina Robinson soon, so we could do some trailer reviews for you guys. So I know you guys like our horror trailer reviews, right? Our horror trailer reviews. I say horror wrong. I should say scary movie trailer reviews, right? But no, I don't do that. How y'all been? What's been going on? What's been up? Anything new? Anything exciting happened since I've been gone? I've been at the beach. My family celebrated their family reunion. I shouldn't say, well, it is a celebration because everybody's getting back together from seeing each other from like 2 years or so. Actually, it's been 5 years since we had a family reunion because COVID happened. But we had a family reunion and all that good stuff, and things have been great. We had it at the beach, Wilmington Beach, Wilmington, North Carolina, to be exact. Um, we had the family reunion there. Everything was nice. It was nice just, being with my family, my baby, and all that good stuff. And on top of that, my family approves of my baby. They love my baby Travis. They do. They do. So, yay. So, yeah, that's what's been happening with me, and I had some great sex, of course. Lots of great sex. I think the neighbors knew his name when we left. I think the front desk probably knew his name when we was on the third floor. So and he was giving it to me, all that creamy goodness, just splashing everywhere. Stop. Well, it looks like I'm not by myself anymore because I have not one, but two co-hosts. Miss Tina Robinson
Hey.
and who is this?
Oh.
Hello.
Professor Des. Professor
Hello.
Des.
Hello, everyone. I am Professor Des.
Professor what?
Yeah, what did you master in? What?
Yeah.
Of horror.
Oh, of
Of
horror.
whoring.
Oh.
Of whoring.
No, of horror.
Oh, really? You are
Mm-hmm.
okay. So,
Okay.
since you are a professor of horror,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of the top most rated horror movies by horror fans?
Let's see. We have the Halloweens. We have also the. I
And
can't
you
think
can't say
right now.
and what?
I can't think right now.
Oh, but you the professor of horror, but you can't think right now.
Yes, it is very
Okay.
hot in this apartment.
Oh, you have a very lavish apartment.
Yes,
I've actually
it's
seen
a.
that apartment before, and yeah, I think you've actually slutted out a good bit of people in that apartment, haven't you? Because I've seen that apartment in your some of your porns.
With you, yes.
Not with me, honey.
Oh.
You were
No,
in the room next door.
I was never in
Oh.
her room next door. But honey, and
Yes,
I think I see a stain on your couch too. You must have had some
that's your
food.
stain.
Oh, honey.
Remember,
Oh,
this couch
you
came
didn't
from
clean
her
it up?
apartment.
You know
It
what?
came from her apartment.
I would love to have played the piano while Travis fucked me right there. You know.
I will be calling Cindy in the morning to have her remove that piano out of this apartment.
Well, what's up,
Lord.
you guys? Welcome to the L&D show.
Hey everyone.
Listen, so we're not gonna keep y'all too long, but we do have some trailer reviews we're gonna do for you guys. First up, have anybody heard of the elevator game?
No. And I'm dying to see what this one's about.
Oh, got you. Well, the elevator game is pretty much where it's more like a ritual in a way that people play.
Ooh.
That some people have played in like yeah, I think you're supposed to like press all the buttons and all that stuff. I think not in order, but you're supposed to press whatever. Um, and when the doors open again, you're supposed to be like in another dimension if you step out, pretty much.
Hmm.
That's you know what that's kind of creepy though, and I think I pretty much gave the gist of it, but
Hmm.
the people they know what I'm talking about. They've heard the
Well,
stories and all that stuff.
yeah. I'm
So,
having a mukbang with y'all. These two losers didn't want to eat with y'all.
ah,
Well, hold on, Miss Robinson, hold on. I believe I have a piece of a little fancy cake over here.
a
That
piece of little
Oh,
fancy cake. Okay, well while y'all having a mukbang, I'm gonna go ahead and play the elevator game
all right.
trailer.
I told you I was gonna do this.
I read a story online about a girl who went missing playing the elevator game.
That's the one where you ride an elevator to summon some spirit,
The fifth floor woman.
but if you don't do the game right,
Okay, let's get a move on.
and action.
Welcome. Today we'll be tackling an internet legend called the elevator game.
Here's how you play.
Let's do this.
Go to each floor in the following order: 4, 2, 6, 2, 10,
Anybody there?
5, and 1. When you reach the fifth floor, keep your eyes closed and your mouth shut.
What happens if we do look? The entire game is real.
When we played the game, we broke a rule.
Open the door. Now she's at the desk.
We need to go to the police.
You can't call the cops on a ghost, Chloe. You didn't finish the game.
We have to play again.
That's how we close the door.
Ooh, and this is actually coming out on August the 11th, this Friday, actually.
oh, awesome.
Yes, and I think Shutter is supposed to be getting they're supposed to be streaming it as well sometime soon. So, what do you guys think about the movie? Are you guys going to go see it? Do you think it's going to be scary, or do you think it's going to be one of those horror movies that is just relying on jump scares?
I don't know. It depends. I guess it depends on how you already feel about elevators. Because I don't like elevators. So it plays onto my fear of it. So it might scare me. It might scare me.
Okay,
It might.
Des.
Yes, that's Professor Dez. But everybody knows I don't like being trapped in anything. So I would definitely go see it. I can see myself getting a little spooktified, especially when
Yeah.
that man was on the elevator opening his eyes. Because I really want to know what the hell he saw. Yes, I really want to know what did he see.
Now, speaking of that, when he saw what he saw, do y'all want to see what he saw, or do y'all want to just let that play in our imaginations? Do y'all hope that they let that play in our imaginations? Because what we imagine is sometimes scary than what they show, that Hollywood portrays on picture. That is scary.
I
But
mean, if they show like a black figure coming, I think it'll give the same, effect versus showing us details.
mhm.
Mhm.
Maybe. So I don't know.
Okay.
What y'all think? Like, do y'all think that you want to see it, or you just don't want to see nothing at all, or do you want to see like something jump out, but you don't want to see the
For
Well,
me, go ahead, Des.
okay.
Professor Des,
Excuse me, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
yeah. Let
I'm,
Professor Days go.
yes, I'm gonna piggyback off of what Miss Robinson said. That yes, I would love to see what he saw. like a little, maybe like a little shadow, like a little, little shadow moving across or whatever. But then it's like in the middle of that, something like just turns and reaches, like there's a hand coming in the elevator.
What's wrong with your
Yes,
hand?
I want to see that, and with
Professor
like almost
Diggs.
touches his face, and then he just, yeah, I want to see that.
Oh, okay.
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 And Miss
Okay.
Lala,
Um, as a true horror fan, um, the 2000s pretty much have relied on jump scares. And
mm-hmm.
they call it teen scares or teen screams now, movies. Me on the other hand, I'm more of that person where I know something is there. And like you said, it can be like a shadow. A shadow is fine. A shadow is fine because then it could play with your imagination and you could put
Mm-hmm.
faces, eyes, and everything to it. Like, oh my God, what is that? And everyone's imagination is different.
Right.
So, and there is something that scares everyone or that has scared everyone in their life. So they can probably put a face to it or probably relate to that shadowy figure. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want it to just rely on jump scares. I don't want it to be like boom, and yes, it's a jump scare. It scares you, but you don't want the whole movie to be that because then you could be like, well, what the fuck was it?
Mm-hmm.
but
Like,
also with that though, because again, like you said, it's still playing in your imagination. Maybe they're not giving it all to you until maybe a sequel too.
but no, no, no. But no, you know how you know how they do like boom and they show like the face and everything like that. They show like a
Yeah.
glimpse of the face
Yeah.
and everything. I don't want them to just do that because then I'm gonna need for you to show like the whole thing. And they usually don't do that until like the very end. They'll show like the whole thing or whatever. And just like
Mm-hmm.
how the lady was standing across the street, all you seen was her silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's what I like. I like stuff like that. Don't show me her face because if you show me her face and it's like not creepy or whatever, it's gonna be like, really?
Right.
This is what I waited for? Some CGI stuff? Like, this ain't even scary.
Right.
Like, I just don't rely on jump scares. I'm like, yes, jump scares scare everyone, but I just feel like that Hollywood now just rely on jump scares to make movies scary or whatever. And it's like people they go there to hear a creepy story. you
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
know, especially as horror fans, we go to hear a very creepy story. And if you don't give us that very creepy story, we're gonna be disappointed. We be like, what the fuck? Seriously? Like, so what exactly is the elevator game? Now, I truly believe that this movie is gonna have a lot of people wanting to play the elevator game and stuff like that too, because they're putting the stuff out there and they tell
Right.
you and they tell you not to play it. But just like how they do did the Ouija board, they say it's not a game. But yet instead they make movies about it, and then it plays on people's conscious. Like what
Mm-hmm.
if? Like I wonder if that's real. But at the
Right.
end of the day, like that stuff is more scarier than Hollywood could ever put together. So it just depends on the person, pretty much. I guess whatever you let out of that board, and then on top of that, whatever you let in your life, period. Because demons they do require access. So if you say yes or something like that, then of course you're giving them access to, come into your life. And that's just like the Talk to Me movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I have heard that movie is great. I have heard it is super good. And that movie, it's like playing a Ouija board in a way, but this one you're holding a hand and
Mm-hmm.
you're saying I let you in and you letting this thing possess you.
Oh, I thought
So
they said talk to me.
Yeah.
talk to me. Well, they say I let you in.
Oh,
Hmm.
I thought it says talk to me when they hold their hand.
Well, they say talk to me too, but they said but when it like when they actually possess you,
Uh-huh.
I let you in. So that's
Oh,
when they give permission for the demon or ghost to possess them and all that
got you.
stuff. And they only have a few seconds for them to be possessed, but if you go over those seconds, that's when stuff starts to happen and stuff lingers in. But I think if you let something inside of you, period, like it's always gonna probably be there, or it's going to always have permission for it to come in whenever it wants to come in, whether you get an exorcism or not. So,
But going back to the jump scare things too, I also like it. Kind of the ones that I always watch horror movies and stuff. You kind of know when a jump scare is coming. But then,
hmm
like, I love when they don't do a jump scare because it's like, oh, I
oh,
thought a jump scare was gonna happen there, and it brings on more of excitement versus them
yes,
always doing a jump scare because you can start, you know what to look for, and you're like, oh, this about to be a jump scare.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, dang it,
So
you
I
right.
like it when they don't do it. So hopefully they do have jump scares in this movie. It's not as many, and it's not. It keeps us like where it should be a jump scare. I hope they don't give us one.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, so the elevator game is more of a ritual, correct? It's more of a ritual that people
Yes.
play. And just like the Ouija board, of course, it has, rules and all that stuff that you must not break. But
Mhm.
apparently, I think they said something about on the fifth floor, you're supposed to close your mouth and not open your eyes. But I think somebody probably, or either they probably all opened their eyes or whatever. And when they seen what they saw and opened their mouths, because they was just in shock. But would you guys ever, if we were all together, would y'all want to play the elevator game like in a big building?
I don't even like elevators, so I'm not playing no type of.
Same. And we
I ain't playing
have
no
an
type of
elevator at
game.
our job. I know you do too, Tina.
We
But
do.
I hate going to elevators. I don't like being stuck in elevators or anything like that. I'm very claustrophobic.
Mm-hmm.
And I only like being stuck in the closet.
I know.
What?
Stuck in the closet.
Yeah.
What? What? Okay. Story time one day. Why you got stuck in the closet?
Yeah.
I was at work putting some stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The doorknob came off on the inside.
Did the doorknob come off and you was just in there getting fucked? Holding the
I'm not
doorknob.
No, not
you.
that doorknob off.
Uh-huh.
No, 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 no.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I was in a housekeeping closet putting some
Mm.
stuff up, putting some towels up, and the doorknob, I went to go turn it to come out the closet. The whole shit just pops off
Oh, so you never came out the closet yet. You still in the closet?
somewhere. My body's still in there.
Oh,
My body and my
Oh,
mind is
really?
still in
well,
there.
honey, we need for you to come all the way out.
Mm-mm.
I like
Lord.
what you did. I see you. I see you.
But
So
anyway,
let me give y'all a
the
synopsis of this elevator game because I thought they was gonna get into it. But apparently, a socially awkward teenager, Ryan, discovers that the night his sister disappeared, she had played the elevator game. A ritual is conducted in an elevator in which players attempt to travel to another dimension using a set of rules that can be found online. Ignoring the many online warnings, Ryan resolves to follow and find her, but the warnings are there for a reason. Directed by Rebecca McKendry, written by David Ian McKendry and Travis Sepala, starring Gino Anania, Megan Best, and Alec Carlos.
Hmm.
I mean,
Uh,
that's not the first time I heard about the elevator game, but I was surprised that they actually did it, which I don't know if they have done a movie on or not, but I know this is the first I'm hearing of them do a
mhm.
movie. But it's not the first time I heard about the elevator game.
No, it's not the
I've
first
heard
time I heard
about
about the
some.
elevator game
Yeah.
either. And it's a lot of TikTok challenges now that is coming to fruition, like in as far as movies is
Hmm.
concerned. Because Talk to Me was actually it was based off of a fictional TikTok game in the movie. So that's where they ended up playing it, having like this big party and everything like that. And it was like
Hmm.
this big TikTok challenge. So now everything that is, on TikTok is a challenge now. And I'm getting hints that maybe,
Some of
you
this stuff
shouldn't
is actually
partake.
real.
Well, no, maybe you shouldn't partake in everything you see online. Like maybe you should leave some stuff alone unless you just know what you're doing.
Agreed.
Unless you know what you're doing, leave it alone because at the end of the day, like how people play Ouija boards and stuff, like you get scared and you forget to say goodbye. But guess what? If you don't say goodbye, whatever you have conjured up in that board is coming out. So, like
Man,
there's different rules.
which I don't know how big of much of I believe in a lot of this stuff only because like who actually had proof that they did it and something happened. They have
Right.
video proof or some type of proof because everything can be edited, messed with,
Right.
Yes.
all this stuff. So, and I'm not gonna try it for myself, so I don't really
Mm-mm.
care.
No.
I don't really care to know about it because nope. But I
Right.
don't know. I want to know how much of it is actually real. Like
Right.
you
And they
know,
say that girl who disappeared and wound up in the hotel of the Cecil, the water what is it called?
towers. Yeah, the
Yes,
water
the water
towers. Yeah.
tower. They said that maybe she was playing the elevator game.
They have so many speculations on what happened to her because
Mm,
they were saying that she was probably hunted by this serial killer that stayed at the hotel, and I think he ended up dying. And they have
mm.
so many speculations on her of how she ended up. And but a lot of her family said that she did have a mental. I think she did have a mental disorder.
Wow. Oh, that's
Um,
sad.
so I don't think she took her medicine or something. So she no telling what she could have saw or what
Ooh.
happened. And I'm just saying I don't know. Just saying allegedly she
Yeah,
might have
yeah.
a mental disorder. I'm not
Right.
sure, but I think that was one of the things they were trying to say.
Mm.
Mm.
So
Wow.
maybe she
Well,
was playing the game. Who
all
knows?
right. Well,
Because she did
guys.
jump in and out of the elevator. Did you see the video?
Yeah, she
Yes.
did. She did.
So
Well, guys, would you guys be playing the elevator game? For those who are watching, have you guys played the elevator game? And what are some of the other rituals that's out there that people are actually playing? Because they do have another movie that's out there called The Midnight Man, and I think it's on Tubi. And that's based off of a real ritual too that you're supposed to play in the middle of the night.
what is it
So
called?
it's called The Midnight Man.
The Midnight Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost something like the Slender Man or something, or is it?
Kind of, sort of, but it's more
I'm going
of
to look
like
that
one of
up.
those. It's more like one of those rituals that you play with your friends and all that stuff too. So definitely check that out. And I believe it's still on Tubi, and it's called The Midnight Man. So definitely
Hold
check
on one
that
second
out.
while I research that. No.
Okay. Professor of
Yeah.
horror. I thought you would have heard about that because you were such a. You know what? I'm gonna snatch your title because I don't think you're a professor at all.
Excuse me.
You're not,
You
you know
are the
attention.
professor of porn.
Oh,
That would have more suited you.
I'm just gonna. I'm over here eating and minding my business.
That would have more have suited you.
I'm just eating
I'm
my
gonna go
business.
back and research
Okay.
and pull your
I'm,
videos
I'm eating my business.
You're
All
never
right,
gonna
I'm not
find my
into
what's
this.
videos,
up.
honey. My
Yeah.
videos on private right now. Thank
No,
you.
there's no private videos with you.
My videos are on
Oh,
private, honey. Nobody's gonna find my videos.
oh. See, me and the audience ain't in this. Me and the audience eating.
Eating, y'all tearing that food up.
Me and the audience are eating. We're not
Y'all
in
tearing
this.
that food up, honey. What? What? Well, guys, I hope y'all have liked this segment of the show of the elevator game. And next up, we're going to be doing another trailer reaction as
Oh,
well.
it's a
So
pagan
stay tuned
ritual.
for that. All right, guys, and thank y'all so much for watching the L&D show tonight. I told you we won't keep y'all that long. I don't know what y'all was expecting, honey. Y'all should be used to it. Y'all done got hit, by your man and all that stuff in the back for like about a second or two. So you
Oh
probably
my
used to it.
god.
He probably just came and all that stuff. You like, wait a minute, it was just getting good.
Wait a
That's
minute.
just how
Hold on.
good it is, boo. Just be thankful, okay? Well, on that note, I am
You sound
yours
like that's the
truly,
experience.
Lola.
I'm your girl Tina.
And always and forever, Professor Dez.
Aboard. And we will see y'all back in
Oh,
just a little while. So stay tuned.
bye.